What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. And so, yeah, this is the next part to what if Naruto ate the luck fruit, is what I was talking about. So, yeah, let's get on to the story. So, we don't cut to Naruto's apartment. After the incident of Mizuki stealing the scroll of sealing, Sarutobi rewarded Naruto and Nico the reward money and the payment of a B rank mission. So Naruto requested that Nico stay at his apartment since she knows that about Naruto's past, as Sarutobi authorized this request. So Naruto is now sleeping with Nico, as she doesn't want Naruto to sleep alone since he's been alone his entire life. As so Naruto is asleep, relaxed, Robin snuggling, just chilling and stuff, and all of a sudden the alarm beeps as Nico very angrily is awoken right now, uses her devil fruit, aka KK Genkai, just makes like a giant fist and just slams the alarm clock, as she just says, "Time to wake up, Naruto." As Naruto's like, he didn't get that good before. The bed in his old apartment was lumpy, cold, and uncomfortable. It was like sleeping on a bag of rusty kunais. So Naruto opens up his eyes and smiles at his girlfriend. Yeah, he's like, "Good morning, Nico. What time is it?" She's like, I kind of smashed your clock again. As Nico moved in with Naruto 3 days ago, and Nico now has had a habit of smashing the alarm clock with its annoying beeping. And Naruto looks at the wall clock and widen his eyes. Shit, we're late. And she's like, "What?" As Naruto, Nico both running into the shower. And so let's just say they both did some thorough cleaning. We time skip to the academy as Naruto, Nico arrive to the academy, and they're extremely late. As they open the door and see Iruka twitch his eye, and he's like, "Y'all better have a very good explanation for why you're late." As Naruto was like, we were fucking. As everyone just sweat drops at the comment, we cut back to the classroom. So, as you know, all of y'all are getting a low rank ninja. However, you will eventually gain enough experience to reach the upper level, said Iruka. Now to announce the teams. Team 1. So we cut to the Hokage Tower. The Jonin instructors are watching their new genin be announced, and Kakashi looks at Naruto and Nico sitting next to each other, and he's like, okay, nice little couple, As Sarutobi's like, yeah. He also invited her to be a member of his new clan, and Kakashi like, he can do that? Yeah. Now that he's strong enough, I announce his heritage, said Sarutobi. I authorized him to have a harem under the CRA Act. What an heritage, Pops, said Asuma. Naruto is the son of the Yondaime in the Red Death, Kushina Uzumaki, and Minato Namikaze. As the Jonin, including Kakashi, were shocked at this, and he's like, "Minato Sensei had a son? Why didn't you tell me?" Hey, I did it for Naruto's protection, You know that the Yondaime had made a lot of enemies. So if those peoples ever were to find Naruto, then he would probably die. So I was kind of doing it to protect him. I'm sorry, Kakashi, but I hope you understand. As Kakashi nods at this and looks at the genin being announced. Well, this could be interesting, thought Kakashi. So we cut back to the classroom. Team 7, Naruto Uzumaki, Sasuke Uchiha, Nico, Olivia, and Sakura Haruno. As everyone, they're confused. They're like, wait, what? As Sakura, happy, but she raised her hand. Like, wait, Iruka, I thought it was supposed to be a 3-man squad. As Iruka's like, yeah, but like I said, under special circumstances, she is on your team for a further notice until right now. As Naruto, Nico, Sasuke, they're all just screaming in their head like, no, no. Like, damn. It was so good, man. The 3 of us, man, it would have been no problems. So, Tenten is also a bit saddened because she's like, dang, I won't chill out with Naruto. Damn, I thought we were gonna be on the same team and shit. So, she's like, oh no, not Kiba. You know, she thinking in her eyes like he'll end up doing some freaky shit. So, you know, Shikamaru with his whole usual troublesome. Oh, you always think things are troublesome, Shikamaru. Say, you know, I'll feel sorry for anyone who gets teamed up with you. Says, you know, as right after she says that, Iruka says, Team 10, Ino Yamanaka and Shikamaru Nara. As Ino's face and just deadpans as Shikamaru just smirks at Ino. Who felt sorry that teamed up with me? As he's like, kind of joking with her. As he says, Choji. Akamichi, said Iruka. As he's like, oh no, not food boy. You know, she panicking. And Choji, he paying her no mind. He's just chilling, eating his food. And so, now that your teams have been called, time for you to meet your instructors, Iruka said. So, 3 hours later, Naruto, Sasuke, Nico, and Sakura were waiting for their instructor. Naruto was getting impatient. You know, in fact, everybody was getting impatient. And Naruto, he's like, he's late. You know what? I got something special for him. As Naruto is setting up a trap by the door. As Sakura, she's like, Naruto, what are you doing? Teaching our teacher a lesson. You're an idiot. Our teacher's a Jonin. He won't fall for a trick like that. As all you hear is a loud boom as Sakura gets sent into the wall. And you know, Nico being a little bit protective, you know. She's like, hey yo, don't be calling my boyfriend an idiot. As she's like, or I'll just punch your chest in. As Sakura, she wincing in pain because she knows like Nico be punching pretty hard. So splash as Kakashi enters the room and gets splashed with water as Naruto, Nico, and let's just say even Sasuke found it a little bit funny as he fell for it. As Kakashi saw it, he's like, my first impression is I hate all of you, said Kakashi. Meet me in the roof at 5. So Naruto, Sasuke, Sakura, Nico arrive at the roof and see Kakashi reading his adult novel. And let's just say Nico starts twitching her eye to see that book. She wants to rip that filth apart, but Naruto stops her as he just walks up to Kakashi. He's like, hey yo, what's that book you're reading? As he just starts explaining the whole Itchy series, and Naruto's like, is that so? As Naruto takes his finger, touches the book, as the book just crumbles into all the pages just shrivel up. As Kakashi, he's like, my book, it screams as the book is now shriveled up. And Naruto's like, refrain from reading such inappropriate material around us, sensei, or you might feel the wrath of her. As Kakashi looks and sees Nico Olivia, you know, she freaking sprouting out multiple arms with multiple weapons coated in like different elemental jutsus. As Kakashi, you know, thinking of what could happen to his itchy collection, he's like, sure, as he puts away his novel, and he's like, okay, I'd like y'all to introduce yourselves. I want to hear your likes, dislikes, hobbies, and dreams for the future. Why don't you start first so that we can know what to do? Sakura said. And she's supposed to be the smart one, you know, Kakashi thinking, fine, My name is Kakashi Hatake. I'd rather not say my likes and dislikes for the safety of my health. I haven't thought of a dream for the future, and I have a lot of hobbies, said Kakashi. The pink haired girl is first. As a Sakura kinda a bit pissed at Kakashi's statements, as Naruto, Sasuke, and even Nico, they're just kinda laughing a little bit. As she says, my name is Sakura Haruno. My friends are, I like Sasuke, her own same thing. That's it. She just likes Sasuke. And then my dislikes is Nico, Olivia, and Naruto. As Nico, she kind of clears her throat, meaning insult him, and I will punch your chest in. As Sakura wins since Nico is serious. As Sakura's like, my hobbies are going out, reading, hanging out, and my dream is to be the greatest Konoichi in Konoha, she said. And Kakashi thinking, seems Sakura has a grudge on Naruto. This could be problematic for the future. Alright, redhead, you go. My name is Naruto Uzumaki. I like ramen, pranks, Nico. Sasuke's pretty chill too. And my dislikes are prejudiced and arrogant bastards that shun people because they're different. And my hobbies are training, making new friends, dating, chilling with Sasuke. And my dreams is to become the Hokage and build my clan, Naruto says. Pretty noble dream. Minato Sensei would be proud, Kakashi thought. Alright, hand job, you're next. As Nico kind of twitched her eye at Kakashi calling her that, but she just calms down. She's like, alright, my name's Nico Olivia. I love Naruto. I despise perverts, as Kakashi winks at Nico's evil glare that she gave at Kakashi. My hobbies are training, going out. My dream is to also rebuild a clan. As she's like, Kakashi's like, oh, okay. As he's thinking to himself, I guess she wasn't here before, so whatever happened to her for her to want to rebuild her clan must be serious. He's thinking to himself. Hopefully she doesn't become an Avenger like this guy over here. And so he's like, alright, you, edgy. As Sasuke, kind of get a little tick mark on his forehead for him being called edgy, as I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, as Naruto's like, hey, don't take it too personal. Hey, we all joke about you being edgy. As Sasuke's like, shut up. Anyway, my name's Sasuke Uchiha. I don't like many things, but for the people that I am chill with is Naruto and Nico and the boys when it's game night. I dislike annoying people and loud people, as he just stares at Sakura. And my hobbies are just chilling out with Naruto, Olivia, hanging out with the boys when it's game night. And and I also want to rebuild my clan and take care of a certain someone. As Kakashi's like, the Avenger. Okay, tomorrow morning we will start the exam. But Kakashi, we already done the exam 3 days ago, said Sakura. That's just to separate those who are worthy of becoming ninjas, said Kakashi. This exam is to see if you are truly worthy of being a ninja. The possibility of failure of this exam is 66%. Meet me at training ground 7. Oh, and I suggest that you don't want to eat or you end up puking. After that, Kakashi vanishes and Naruto and Nico leave to their apartment. So we cut to the next day. Naruto and Olivia wake up and they had their breakfast because they know Kakashi was capping. So they decided to leave 3 hours later since Kakashi would be late again, and Naruto and Olivia start practicing their devil fruit powers. Naruto starts at first he touches the ground, touches the whole tree, touches Olivia, and just says, alright, let's get into a fight. As Olivia starts transporting her hands and making a bunch of weapons looking like an Elder Ring character. And so her and Naruto are fighting. And as they're fighting, she starts throwing thousands upon thousands of kunai and shuriken. And since Naruto touched her at the very last second, his luck will come in and kind of curve the weapons out the way just at the nick of time. As Naruto starts practicing, her and Naruto start practicing their haki, and they both can use ultimate and observation at the moment. And as they're doing that training, they're like, alright, good, time to get ready to go. So 3 hours later, training ground 7, Naruto and Nico arrive at training ground as Sakura's shouting out, "You're late!" as Naruto and Nico plug their ears so that they don't die from ear damage. And Sasuke, he's like, "Oh my god, shut the fuck up!" And she's like, "Oh, sorry, Sasuke, sorry." And he's like, "Man, can't get no sleep around here." So Naruto, like, come to think of it, Sakura, Kakashi has a habit of being late. So what's the point of being here on time if he asks to be if he's not here? And you say I'm an idiot. Naruto's right, said Kakashi. Yo, you're... As Sakura about to shout again as Naruto splashes water on her. Shut the fuck up. As Naruto said, a bit irritated right now as... thank you, Naruto. She was giving me a bit of a headache and I forgot my earplugs today. Anyway, he places 2 lunch boxes and the clock on the post. Alright, you have until noon to get these 2 bells. Kakashi holds 2 bells in his hand, as Naruto and Sasuke and Nico fully understood the meaning, but Sakura was confused. But Kakashi, there are 4 of us and 2 bells. There are only 3 of us. 4 of us. How is it supposed to work? As Naruto, Sasuke, and Nico just smack their foreheads and just a bit pissed off at Sakura's stupidity. As Kakashi like, yes, the reason there is only 2 bells will pass this exam. Well, yeah. As 2 goes back into the academy. As Kakashi, he's saying that I want you to come at me with 100% intent to kill. As Naruto, Sasuke, Nico look at Kakashi menacingly. Sasuke activates his Sharingan. Naruto activates his haki. Nico activates her haki and starts sprouting out multiple hands, looking like an Elder Ring character again. As she coats her weapons and Naruto's weapons and Sasuke's weapons in ultimate haki. As Sasuke blows a fireball, causing his 2 kunais he had in his hands to be covered in ultimate haki and with flames. As Nico coats her weapons with the fire release and wind release jutsus. As Kakashi, he's like, ah, shit. So let's just say after like a good fight, Kakashi's knocked out, burnt, hurt, stabbed, wet, and also just spirals in his eyes. He says, "You all pass," as Kakashi, as he faints. As Naruto, Sasuke, and Nico high-five each other as Sakura is scared because she doesn't want to mess with them or be killed. So Naruto splashed some water on Kakashi's face to wake him up. He's like, huh? What the? Oh, thank you, Naruto. So Kakashi dusting off the ash of his jacket and just wringing out his shirt from the water. You three make me proud. You all pass. But Kakashi, I didn't get a bell. How did I pass? Said Sakura. Perhaps Naruto can explain the true purpose of this exam, said Kakashi, as Naruto nods to look at Sakura. Teamwork. Kakashi was testing our ability to work as a team. I knew that Kakashi was trying to break us apart and have us fight against each other. He even said he even said we to never eat breakfast. However, we ate breakfast and he never ordered us not to eat breakfast, says Naruto. Since Kakashi's old habit of being late, me and Nico used the opportunity to train for this battle. And let's just say Sasuke joined along as well. And so we worked together to defeat him. It's what's the ongoing scene. Those who disobey the rules are trash, but those who abandon their friends are even worse than trash. Perhaps you should end your grudge against me and work with me, and Sasuke and Nico. And so Kakashi nods, as due to Sakura's lack of motivation, I would have failed you all, but since you all truly know the way of a shinobi, said Kakashi as he puts out his thumbs up, I hereby pass Team 7 as Gani of Konoha. We'll start our first mission tomorrow. I will report this to the Hokage. You all dismissed. As the new named Team 7 then leaves, Kakashi waits for Naruto, Sasuke, and Nico to leave. Then he reaches for his precious book. And then two massive hands come out of nowhere and just rip it apart. As I'm not stupid, Kakashi shouts Nico from behind. And Kakashi widens his eyes as he drops to his knees and screams with all his might, "No!" As he's trying to put it back together, but it's not working. And so we cut to the Hokage Tower. Later, the Jonin instructors were gathered to the Hokage office to report their teams. Team 6 failed, said Jonin, as Team 7 passed, cried Kakashi as he covers his face and just crying. What happened, Kakashi? Aren't you pleased that the Genin team passed for the first time? Said Saratobi. It's not that. Nico ripped my itchy. As Kakashi crying like a baby as the Jonin kind of sweat dropping at Kakashi's behavior. Oh, man up, Kakashi. And plus, if she didn't do it, I would have did it, said Kuronai as she pushing Kakashi out the way so she can get on with her report of her team status. Team 8 passed. Team 10 passed, said Asuma. Oh, great. Seems that we have the rookie 9 again, said Saratobi, surprised that only 3 teams have passed. Tomorrow your team will begin their mission, and Kakashi, please refrain from reading those books in front of Nico. She hates perverts. Okay, said Kakashi, still crying. So, we gonna cut to Naruto and Nico. Naruto and Nico decided to go out to celebrate their success. Now that Naruto has his devil fruit powers, his life became a lot easier. Naruto and Nico entered a club called the Bloody Kunai. Inside, the club was filled with off-duty ninjas. And at the table are Team 10 and Team 8. As Kiba bothering 10 about asking her to date him. And let's just say Nico don't hate Kiba because let's just say one time when they was in the bathhouse, he tried to beat the living shit out of him. He ain't doing that shit no more. Until Naruto tried to come in. Yeah. Please, Nico, we don't want to be thrown out, said Naruto. As Nico nods as her and Naruto walks into the table by the 2 teams. Oh, what's up, Naruto? Said Kiba. How are things? Fine, we passed. How about you? Piece of cake, said Kiba. Those exams were way too easy. That's because we worked together, said Shino. It's quite obvious you were a bit slow to notice. As Kiba looks away, grumbling at the know-it-all bugs nerds, as Tenten, you know, smiles at Naruto. He's like, oh, I'm glad you passed, Naruto. As oh, thanks, Tenten, said Naruto. Would everyone like a drink? As everybody nods as Naruto walks into the bar stand with his friend's drinks. So he arrives with a glass to our dreams and careers as shinobi. As Naruto raises his glasses into the air as everyone do the same thing. And let's just say they all do it, minus Sakura, because, you know, So, we cut to the night. The Rookie 8 celebrated so much that they couldn't walk properly. Kiba had way too much. Shino swore on him and heard buzzing, which was just the bugs inside him. Shikamaru was asleep. Choji and Ino were dancing strangely. Tenten and Nico were singing out of tune with Naruto as Naruto just walks with Nico and Tenten as Tenten was so drunk that she starts to saying some stuff, you know. And she's like, Naruto, for my whole life, I watched you grow up to be a strong person, and I just want to say I love. As she just falls asleep on Naruto's shoulder. So Naruto carries her bridal style to his and Nico's apartment. So Naruto, Nico, and Tenten arrive at the apartment as little Nico, she giggling, swearing at Tenten. She's like, oh, she looks like an angel. Can we keep her? No, she's not ours to keep, Nico, said Naruto as he drops Tenten on the bed. As Tenten just curls up into a ball. So Nico drops onto the bed as Naruto just gets on the bed too. He's like, alright y'all, peace, let's all have an insane hangover when we wake up. And so yeah, they all hit asleep. And so that's what I'm going to end off right there. Leave a like, comment down below, subscribe if you want to. So yeah, generic YouTube outro out the way. Peace.